Hi, today I want to share with you this kit from Polka Doodles that is called Winnie in Winterland. And I print all the designer sheets because I'm going to make my December daily and I'm going to use them. So before I cut them, I want to show you very quickly all the designs in which you can find the digits and some embellishment. You can use them to make your cards, to make layouts, or like in my case, to make the December daily. And you see, all the colors coordinate. They also have paper, but I'm not using the paper of this kit. And they have the version in black and white of the digits and some of the embellishments. So you can adapt them according with the color that you are making your project. I think that they are adorable, that you have a lot of details, and with this you may not need any other embellishment. This is, I think, one of my favorites. And all these cards are like a little from the paper that come in this set. And then they have these tags. Well, I think that these are perfect for tags or for cupcake toppers. This is one of the embellishments that I decided to print. And I also decided to print these socks and these digits in a bigger version. As you can see, I use the mirror image, but they are super, super cute. And as I tell you, you can have them black and white and color the way you want, but I think that in order to save time, this is perfect because the color is beautiful and I'm sure you are going to fall in love with them. I'm going to cut them and I will be back. Okay, in here, for my December daily, I decided to use this binder that has this little pocket in the front. And, well, I'm going to decorate it with these pieces that I already have prepared. And the paper that I'm going to use is an old collection from recollections that I have, and that, as a casualty, they match perfect with the colors of the digits. And the first thing that I made was I cut these heels with one of my dies because I want it to look like if the bear is walking in those heels. I don't want to put him like he's flying. So I need to be sure that I put him in the correct position to give the impression that I really want. So now that I have an idea how they need to be attached, I'm going to use my tacky glue to put them all together. And of course, I need the help of my finger to be sure that I have glue everywhere. And while I put everything together, I want to invite you to Polka Doodle store because you're going to find a lot of beautiful designs. I really fall in love with them when I enter for the first time. And I'm also going to leave you the link for this kit and the link for the Polka Doodles challenge blog. In that blog, you can participate with whatever craft you are doing during this month, because anything goes, and you may have the opportunity to win a beautiful prize. And also, you are going to have the opportunity to see how my friends from the designer team use the other products and get inspiration for your own projects. And here I notice that I need to put a little more of glue. And finally, I'm going to attach the mountains to my designer paper. In here, I noticed that I cut them a little bigger. So I'm going to cut the two borders to be sure that everything is in the perfect size. Now it's time to put our digi. That, by the way, I put a little glitter in the part of the snow. It's hard to see in the computer, but in person really looks very nice. So I'm going to attach it, and I recommend you that when you are making your projects, you need to put a lot of glue, or at least enough to be sure that everything is in place. And for example, when you sell something or when you give it as a gift, when the people receive it, if the things are very well glued, they're not going to fall apart, because if not, it's going to be very embarrassing. So be sure that you put glue in every little piece. And now I'm going to attach the trees, and to the trees I also put a little glitter. I think I miss the snow. And well, the other thing that I make, and I'm going to tell you while I am finishing this cover, is that I think that it's better to begin with a December daily in advance, because all of us leave it to the end of the year, and it's when we are more busy, when we have more things to do. And I think that it's better if you begin preparing the things, you can be able to finish the project on time. And also I think that if you put divisions, is like I don't know, like mentally easy that you finish all of the divisions and not make a very big project. Well, I have it perfect the way I like it. In here I would like to put the title, but I think that I'll better put it in the side of my binder. And I'm sorry, in here I need to cut because my camera got crazy, but this is the way that my front part is going to look. And now we are going to work in the dividers. I decided to make 5, and as my paper is just with the sun in one side, I decided to cut 2 of the same, and with my stick glue I'm going to put them together. I need to be sure that they match, and if you have a little piece that doesn't match, just cut it and nobody's going to notice. Now I'm going to make, now that I have my 5 dividers, I'm going to make the tabs. For the tags, I'm using my 3-in-1 punch board from Memory Keepers. And well, I'm going to leave you the measurements that I used to make the 5 tags in my blog. My tags measures 2 inches in each, so I think that it's better if you see all the measures them. And I'm going to repeat here the first and the second to make the ones in the back. And now what I need to do is I need to cut the pieces that we don't need. And for this thing, I'm going to use my ruler, my pencil, and my scissors to remove this part. You can make it with your cutter or with the things that you feel more comfortable. But to don't get boring, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to come back. Okay, in here you see I have my 5 dividers, and now it's time to decorate them. To all of them I use this die to make this border that is going to be in the top of all of them. And my first division is going to be for the gifts. In my husband family, the tradition is that in Thanksgiving, we make a list of the presents that we may like to receive in Christmas. And then the other people is going to know what you really want. And if you want something big, they can try to buy you all of them together, or well, at least they're going to give you something that you really want or that you really need. So in this piece, or in this part of my binder, I'm going to put my list and the things that I already buy, and maybe some pictures from when I go to make my Christmas shopping. And in the back, I'm going to put the same digi, just in the smaller version, in the version from the designer sheets. That's what I print the others big that I show you at the end. So this is the first. My second one, I also spent a lot of time preparing the menu for the dinner. And if I go to visit some of my friends, the things that I'm going to bring to their homes. So in these divisions, I'm going to prepare my menu, my shopping list, and also if I need to take something to my friend's house, it's going to be in this part. And of course, with the pictures when we made the Christmas cookies and all those things. And in here again, the little version. My third divider is going to be for my wedding anniversary. I married on December 2nd, so in that week we celebrate the anniversary, taking a vacation or going to concert or whatever. So all those activities that we make for the anniversary are going to be in this division. I really like this digi. And in here I'm going to put these leaves with these berries. And you see, and in the back I'm going to put also the smaller version. And in all of them I'm putting the smaller version because I want to have a space for a picture in the top. And well, I think that they are really looking good. If you want to see them more detailed with more pictures to see exactly what I use, you can visit my blog, and in there I'm going to leave the pictures. In here I'm having another doily, a circle die, and the Mrs. and Mr. Claus. And also I have this die that says December that is a little big. So I'm going to use this glue pen, and I'll try to make it fit in my piece of paper because they are really, really big. But I think they look perfect. In this division, I'm going to put all the pictures of the presents, the celebration with the family, and I think that's what I'm going to put in here. And then I have my last division, in which I'm going to put Winnie resting, because I think that after Christmas, everybody's tired. We need to see where you are going to save all the presents that you get. And yeah, you can see some friends, but it's like a more relaxed time. So that's why I decided to put Winnie resting in front of the firework or fireplace, I'm sorry. And here I'm going to put these socks. And well, that's the way I'm going to finish my year, or the last week of my year, with this divider. Now I already cut all the things that I need to cut, and I have ready my mink, and I'm going to put these oh, I forget the name of these things are to protect, but they are thermal. Oh my god, I can't believe what I use. I laminate them, and I'm sorry. And now that when I have all of them ready, I just cut the borders. And in here is a tip: if you really want that they last long, don't cut as I did in here. I read that it will be a good idea to cut them just in the border they look better, but the thing is that they have the problem that they make open. So you can pass them again from the ink, but it's better if you leave a little border. And then I make this like mold with a piece of paper to see where I need to put the holes, and using my crocodile I'm going to make all the holes. And well, in this you can see that I'm putting all my dividers in place. And well, that's it. If you like the project and if you like this video, please don't forget to give a like, and if you want, I invite you to subscribe to my channel because it's free, and that way you can see all the things that I share with you. So thank you for seeing this video, and see you in the next time. Bye bye.